Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Yeah, let's talk about Natgas here. The market is still climbing higher, seems to manifest itself above the price channel again. However, as I explained to you already in the last update, I mean, to be honest, not much happened, right? But in order to explain it again, there is a bit of a challenge that makes it difficult to find out what pattern we're in exactly. Obviously, what I'm analyzing here is the Natgas futures chart. Yeah, but this looks different to the spot chart, and that gives us different possibilities for interpretation. So the last setup we had here on the chart was this long trade area down there, which certainly followed through or led the price to follow through to the upside, obviously, right? So it turned around where it needed to. The problem is, on the futures chart, we made a higher high. On the spot chart, we didn't. And that just leaves a lot of room for interpretation. Let me explain. We could say, obviously I haven't labeled the spot chart, but if we assume that we have this wave 4 correction that we talk about all the time, that this finished here, which is technically possible on this chart, yeah? Basically on the futures chart, it's this wave 4 we're talking about. On the spot chart, it's possible that the wave 4, well, wave 3 down there, okay, and the wave 4 topped up there. Basically in an A, B, C structure. There are different ways how this can be counted, but it could be complete technically. So then we could say, okay, you know, our expectations are anyway, on both charts basically, that we will see another bear market low basically, okay? That's at the moment at least what we focus on, but what we're still watching for are higher prices in general, at least on the futures chart. So the problem is the spot chart allows for the interpretation that a top has been made, and then due to that lower high that has been made, it is possible that this was a wave 1, this a 2, and we're now coming down like this over the coming weeks. Let me change the wave degree. See, this is a completely different interpretation as you would get it on the futures chart. That makes it somewhat difficult at the moment. But anyway, you know, we have to be open to both possibilities, I guess that means. Looking at resistances on the spot chart, it basically already moved above the 78.6 Fib level, but we did not get a sustained break. So I would still allow it to break down from here, but it's not clear at all, okay, due to the difference on both charts. You just need to know that. I mean, it's not always everything is clear. The trend is still up, certainly, but I'm just highlighting this is a key point where it can turn around to the downside. Now, it would invalidate that, obviously, with a break above the last high, and that is at around $3.34. Now, let's go to the futures chart, however. I just want you to understand that this is a possibility that I'm definitely following, and we expect anyway another bear market low. At least we're watching for it. So let's go to the Nasdaq futures chart. Here, the situation is basically unchanged. We still have our A, B, C structure. The C wave can still climb higher in an ending diagonal. We had the wave 1 complete, we had the wave 2 complete, and basically the assumption would now be that we are in this third wave. In the third, ABC, and that we're now in this third wave here, okay? And within this third wave, because we're dealing with an ending diagonal, we would have an ABC structure. It's getting quite complex with these diagonals, but bear in mind that in a diagonal, all the subwaves are corrective. And we always have to be ready for a wave count change if we are in a diagonal. And either we are already starting to break down, or we are in some kind of a diagonal, because this is not an impulse to the upside. See, the problem here on this futures chart is just that we saw a new high. So that means there is no imminent downside setup. Could still break down, but there's just no setup for it at the moment. Therefore, on this chart, it is absolutely possible that we are only just now starting this C wave, or that we actually, well, within the process of that C wave of wave 3. So I will show you a count for that. So basically wave 1 done, wave 2 done, wave 3 is unfolding. We're basically 50 to 60% through with this ending diagonal of wave C of 4. Subwave count would be probably that we say within a C wave is a 5-wave move, right? So if I zoom in a little bit, it's possible to say that this is a 1, a 2, a 3. Maybe this unfolds as a triangle and then we get one more high. So this is sort of one interpretation here that could apply. Not that reliable due to the spot chart, okay? You might even be able to count 2 1-2 setups here, but that's very micro. So if I had a 1-2 and then another 1-2, 3-4, and we would get 2 more highs. But either way, I think the focus can be on higher at the moment because we are sort of hanging above that trend line again. Obviously, this is the futures chart, but we need to track the 50% retracement level because below that level, things are likely starting to break down again. It's just a level to watch at $3.26. So what we want for trend continuation higher is we do not want the $3.26 level to be broken. So in order to be able to focus on higher and to expect the 5th wave of C of 3, I like to see the $3.26 level to hold. Below that level, just trading on the long side will get increasingly risky, especially given the situation on the spot chart. Then we should still get a wave 4, which might be a deeper pullback, and then the wave 5. And then hopefully we finally get this entire wave 4 correction completed and would then be watching for another low. If, however, after these 5 waves, we get a 3-wave pullback, then we might look at higher. So that's what we will do always. After such a cycle is complete, we're going to watch for a bullish scenario as well, because, you know, either we get one more low, another bear market low, or and then rally, or we rally straight away. So we're not far off the low anyway, you know, considering where we've come from, really. If you look at this, I mean, it's come from around about $10, isn't it? So we are very close to a low anyway. So we don't want to miss that upside. So I'd rather be a little bit too bullish too early. But first of all, we need to finish this rally. Okay, that's my update about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. Yeah, and if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 and stocks, then check out our S&P 500 and stocks service. Link is in the description. You get a daily video update about the S&P. We also cover the Nasdaq at the moment. It's not included officially. We still do it as video updates and written updates. So yeah, check it out. And thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.